It is a true privilege and honor to speak to all of you this afternoon. I have the greatest respect for what all of you do each day. You're passionately investing your time, energy, and money into improving eye health for the world's population. I travel around the world a lot, and good vision is the #1 health priority for people in all parts of this world. And you are the innovators delivering on this priority. I have been privileged to be given the opportunity to lead Valeant and its 18,000 employees for the past 7 years. I am particularly honored to lead Bausch & Lomb, a company with a tremendous heritage and a record of bringing innovation to physicians and patients in the eye health space. In the next few minutes, I would like to reflect briefly on our track record of delivering innovation since we purchased Bausch & Lomb about 22 months ago. Maybe more important, what we expect to deliver in terms of new products over the next 2 years. And then finally, our unique approach to delivering innovation to our customers, which I believe will continue to allow us to continue to deliver more products and address more unmet needs in eye care than any other company in the world. So let's look at our track record in ophthalmology. In the last 2 years, we have launched approximately 15 new eye health products. These include 2 new drugs that were approved for post-op pain and inflammation, and a number of important new surgical devices, including the Victus femtosecond laser, the Invista IOL, and the TrueLine Toric IOL. In addition, we've had multiple Stellaris upgrades, and we're working on sort of our next generation Stellaris machine, which we hope to bring out in the next few years. So we are proud of the track record of bringing new products to market. When we bought Bausch & Lomb, we had an R&D review, and at the end of the R&D review, we had more products in our R&D pipeline than when we started. Now, all of them weren't the same. We did cut some, but then we added more than we cut. And today that number is much greater than when I started. Over the next 2 years, a few highlights of some of the products that we hope to bring to market, assuming the regulators deem them appropriate to approve, is a Spectrum Surgical Navigation, which we are previewing at this meeting, Vitesse, which is a revolutionary new technology for vitrectomy, a low-dose bromonidine for eye whitening, which has no rebound effect, and Vesneo, our new glaucoma product. So the question is, how do we do it? A lot of our competitors are critical of our model and where we seem to spend a little bit less money, total money on R&D. And how do we do it? Well, we do it by working with people like yourself, startups, academics, practicing physicians. You're the source of most of our ideas. You're the source of helping us with the clinical trials. And you're the source of what I hope in the future will be many new products. Last year, across our company, we launched 20 new products, which was far more than any other pharmaceutical company, including 5 new drugs, mostly in the dermatology area. As we look forward over the next 5 years, we obviously hope to increase that number every year. So where does it start? Well, it starts with our people and our culture. At Bausch & Lomb, the search for innovation is every employee's job. We don't have business development people in Bausch & Lomb or at Valeant. We do have scientists and doctors. Every person in the company is supposed to be in charge of business development in addition to the other hat they're wearing. So every employee, every day, is looking for products, technologies, innovative ideas that they pass on internally, and then we spend a lot of time assessing these and then figuring out which are the ones we want to go after. Within eye health, we are currently pursuing innovation in a broad category of conditions: cataracts, glaucoma, retina disease, cornea, uveitis, myopia, and optics, just to name a few. Some of the programs we're doing in this space are in-house. We have a set of polymer scientists that develop contact lenses. We have other important capabilities, but I believe that no big company, no large company, will ever be able to assemble a group of scientists that will come up with all the innovations in a space. And where innovation happens is not in large companies. It happens in the universities. It happens in the startups. It happens practicing physicians. And that's really our model. We want to capture innovation. We have, a lot of companies have not invented here syndrome, where their own pet projects are better, no matter what, than what's happening on the outside. I hope we have the opposite, which is the best idea wins. And we're just looking for what's going to be best for patients and what's going to be best for doctors in terms of building their practices. So we will continue to work with you and people like yourself around the world to try to foster your ideas and advance your great ideas to the point that they can be commercialized. At Valeant and B&L, there are 3 pathways that we use to deliver innovative products to the market. As I mentioned before, we do have an internal development capability, and things like our Stellaris PC upgrades, Pure Vision 2 and Ultra new contact lenses, and some of our consumer products, those are innovations that come from within. Many more of our new products are coming from the outside. The licensing of technology from physicians, universities, and startups. We have a long list of companies and individuals that we're funding, and they don't get accounted for in our R&D budgets directly, but they are capital investments that we're making, equity investments sometimes in companies and our partners. Out of some of these arrangements have come things like Lotamax Gel, Vesnio, Soothe XP, the Luminess, the eye whitener, Invista, IOLs, and the Spectris surgical navigation system is just a partial list of some of the products that we'll be bringing to market thanks to people in this room and people in other rooms that aren't here. And then finally, we do acquire companies. We do believe that acquisition and inorganic growth needs to be coupled with organic growth, but quite frankly, we don't have the patience, and quite frankly, we cannot be competitive in this space unless we both continue to innovate ourselves, license in products, but also, in the case of some of these technologies, acquire. And some of the acquisitions we've made include Victus, Teneo, Prolenza, Crystalens, Trueline, just to name a few. So, we believe innovation comes from many different places. We recognize this fact and we embrace it. We work hard to have a flexible and nimble approach to R&D, and we evaluate each project and opportunity on the basis of its merits, and not whether the idea was internally or externally generated, or whether it fits into a preconceived budget of R&D. Many companies have a target R&D spend as a % of sales. We do not. We will spend on good programs, and whatever that adds up to is what we'll spend that year. We have never turned down a promising R&D project because of its cost, and today Bausch & Lomb has more R&D projects in its pipeline than it ever has in the history of Bausch & Lomb. We have 85 full-time physicians in our company, just in the US, who help us to identify the medical needs and translate them into products. And we, as I mentioned, have 18,000 people around the world whose job it is to search for new ideas, new products, and new technologies that will help address unmet patient needs and improve vision in all corners of the globe. In less than 2 years since purchasing Bausch & Lomb, we have doubled the growth rate, so it is now a double-digit growth rate along with the rest of our company. And we have begun to rebuild our share in the surgical business, the contact lens business, our consumer business, and our pharmaceutical business. Fueling this growth has been our new products that we brought to the market that I talked about earlier. I'm excited about the progress we've made, but not satisfied. This is only the start. We are committed, and I am committed, to continue growing Bausch & Lomb, meeting patients' needs, and helping grow the practices of eye health physicians both in the United States and around the world. In closing, I hope you take away 3 messages, at least. One is that Valeant and Bausch & Lomb are committed to bringing innovation to the market and to work with you and the best minds in the industry to make this happen. We have a track record that demonstrates we are committed, and we are eager to continue to be measured by the number of new products and the importance of those products we bring to the market. Second, our approach to innovation extends well beyond the 4 walls of our company. The best ideas and technologies will continue to come from the outside, and we are eager to invest in you and your ideas and partner with you so we can bring more products to the market to, again, help the patients and help physician practices. And finally, that you have my personal commitment that we will invest. We'll invest in innovation, and we'll continue to rebuild Bausch & Lomb and restore it to its rightful place as an industry leader. Finally, let me reiterate that it is only through partnering with you, your colleagues, and companies like you in this room that we'll be able to fulfill this vision. So I thank you in advance for joining us on this exciting journey. And again, I thank the organization that invited me, and it has been a real privilege to talk to you today. So thank you.